Look, I ain't trying to lose again next week.
Remember this feeling, fellas. This is miles from our best.
It's week 13 of the NFL, and we'll see Zach Wilson. He's coming up a nice week throwing the ball. 4 touchdown throws. It's the Texans and the Jags, and it comes your way next on EA Sports.
With a winter chill gripping much of the nation, no such worries today here in the Sunshine State and Everbank Stadium in Jacksonville. Today, we've got a Week 13 matchup for you here, as it'll be the Houston Texans taking on the Jacksonville Jaguars. Alongside my partner, Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you look at this Jaguar team. They come in off the extended break from the bye.
I think it was much needed as well. You play 2.5 months, you're ready for some time off to get set for...
The Texans offense ready for battle. They come in leading the AFC South. And the focal point of the offense, as it's been all year, is this man at running back. Boy, he's been great.
He had the game to end all games last week, did he not? I mean, every time we looked up, it seemed like he was in the end zone.
And let's face it, I didn't want to look up. I was enjoying what I was seeing on the field. Now, it's highly unlikely that he does it again, that type of a game. But maybe a couple of touchdowns? I think that's within reach.
The run there on first down, going to get him 5 up to the 30.
We should mention, to go along with a great game he had last week, he was rightfully named AFC Offensive Player of the Week.
And he shares that with his offensive line, the tight end, his fullback. He's looking for more and more of that in this game.
And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And this will be a Texans first down as he's able to get this up to the 37-yard line.
Now after the play, it looks like there's a Texan here slow to get up.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he's going to be stopped up quickly here. Just a yard up to the 39. The Texans had 8-3 now. Charles, they were losers last time out. What do you think they need to do differently here?
Well, I don't think it needs to be as drastic as burning up last week's game tape or not watching it, but the attitude has to be what's done is done. Let's move on. Put that one behind them, galvanize themselves, and go forward and get a win in this one.
Well, hang on now. We're going to pause here. We've got an injured player. Hopefully, obviously nothing serious here. Medical staff, though, going to take a peek, and we'll take a break.
So in Jacksonville territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. Now Wilson. And a quick throw here that's complete. And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line.
Good position. Here, 2nd and inches.
There's Wilson to throw. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down.
You look at this Jaguar defense.
This unit, they're hoping to improve against the pass because right now, Charles, number 27 in the NFL.
And I think you're going to see some changes in the offseason, whether it's through the draft, free agency, maybe even both. They definitely need some help in the secondary.
Wilson now to throw on 3rd down.
He's going to give that to his running back out of the backfield.
And he'll be touched out here, but not before he does pick up the first. Give him 30 yards there.
All right, Charles, let me put you in the head of one of those defenders out there. You have a big play like that go against you so early. What does that shake your confidence?
It shouldn't, but it often does, because your thought process all during the week is how you're going to get after that offense and make your plays. And when they make one against you, makes you a little bit hesitant.
Time to regroup. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. From the 2 now, 2nd and goal. Now Wilson changing the play. Now they'll change things around before the snap.
Ball start, offense.
Now the offense knew it. They were already starting to walk back as that one is accepted. Things made a little more difficult after the false start as they try again on 2nd and goal. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And he gets halfway there from the 6 to the 3 on a gain of 3. Trying to finish off this opening drive from the 3. This is 3rd and goal. No gain on the play that time. So a big stop, and it's going to leave him with a 4th and goal. Such a long drive here. 3 points. That would be a disappointment, but I don't know if you can go for it here, can you?
Well, you know, the defense was really giving them a lot all the way downfield, and now they've stiffened. Forget that bend, don't break. Now they don't even want to let them get a yard, do they? So in this spot, remember what the coaches told us before?
So now we get set to see Houston for their 2nd drive of the ball game. And they, on paper, Charles, no doubt they have the edge in this one. They are sitting with the AFC elite, and on the other side, they're down toward the bottom of the AFC. But you know what they say, especially at this point in the season, watch out for a trap game.
And in doing so, I would take my game plan and condense it. I would rely on my fundamentals, the fact that my players are probably just better, and not try and do too much, do just enough to win the game. And on the other side of the field, I'm doing everything. Every trick play I can think of, every different formation, you name it, I'm throwing it at them in order to try and get the upset win.
Running game working. They'll stick with it on 1st down. And a strong run that time as he's across midfield and down to the 43. On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack. And a pretty good burst right there as he'll take this down to the 33. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Now they'll throw it with Wilson. And this one's incomplete.
Yeah, their back's up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple of more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
2nd and 10. It's Wilson again. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. A tall task ahead of him here, needing a full 15 yards to move the chains. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. Jacksonville's pass defense holds serve. 4th down.
They really had a good drive going there, but a nice recovery by the defense these past few downs, able to knock that one away on 3rd down and bring up what I think for the offense, an unexpected 4th down here.
And the Texans set to come onto the field. They're going to have to go at least 50, 60 yards here if they want to ensure that they don't have to punt. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. Throwing now, Wilson on 1st down. He's going to sling this deep downfield. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in.
A deep ball down that right sideline, and he made sure that he put it where either his guy was going to catch it or no one was.
Here's Wilson. And this will be well too low for him to bring in. It's incomplete. The Texans on third down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. Here's Wilson. He's got his running back out of the backfield. And he gets this one just shy of the 35 to the 34. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. All knotted up at 7. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. To throw again is Wilson. Looking for his running back, and he's got him. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. He's been a one-man wrecking crew these last couple of plays. This time 18 more and a first down. Now it's Wilson. Looking downfield, and that's caught right side. He's got his man. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. Boy, he ran free there after the catch as that winds up going for 38. On 1st and 10, it's Wilson. And it'll be intercepted. Picked up by Jaquan Brisker. And the Jaguars are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. But turnovers, obviously, Charles, always costly. But, man, when you throw those interceptions in the end zone like that, it really stings.
He tried to fit that one into his tight end, and I often use the expression NFL open, which...
Houston set to take over. Tie ball game, still a little more than a minute to go in the half. The question, can they put something together? They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And bulldozing his way through. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 78 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here this first half.
What's the old adage, partner? Don't judge the book by its cover, because this guy, he takes the mantra that he'll go down with a brisk gust of wind and sets it on its head. Great effort there to break a tackle and come up with a nice game.
Right back to him on 1st down. And a good run here as he'll rumble all the way down to the 40-yard line. 18 more yards there and another first down. A couple of very nice carries to start this drive out.
Yeah, 2 first downs. And how about that second one? What a nice run on that particular play. I'm telling you, they're going to start to think that this game is easy if they continue to rip off yardage like this.
And he'll bring this one inside the 35. And unless this is a quick incompletion, this is likely the last play here of this first half. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. Now 2nd and 3. Now Wilson. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And they'll burn the timeout with 5 seconds left. A chance to try to add 3 points before heading to the locker room.
Here's the Texans offense now, readying for their first possession of the second half. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10. Throwing is Wilson. Looking right sideline, that's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50.
The time called here because a member of the Texans is in some discomfort. So as the medical staff takes a look, we'll step aside.
From midfield now, here's Wilson. Throwing middle, and it's complete. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. Now Wilson on 1st down. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And they're going to speed things up here. Wilson. And this is going to be intercepted. And the Jags are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. So this offense moving the ball well, trying to open up a 2-score lead here in the 3rd quarter, but now potentially a play that could have big ramifications.
Yeah, you've driven the ball down the field. Things are looking up, but it takes just one bad decision to throw things off the rails.
Now the Texans offense, they head back out to do battle here. Trying to shake off the interception, he'll look to throw. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45.
A gain of 30. 1st down, Houston.
They snap it at 1. Now Wilson. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. So in Jacksonville territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line. Now it's Wilson. He's going to float this over the middle deep. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there was not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
A good action to this point in the 3rd quarter. Just a 3-point game. 2nd and 10.
Wilson. He's going to let it go again. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball. But he's unable to get away from the defender. Couldn't create space. Couldn't uncover the end of the route. And that one winds up incomplete.
On 3rd down, they're going to run for it here.
And he's able to motor his way down to the 16-yard line.
And the offense moving quickly to the line. Running game working. They'll stick with it on 1st down. And he's able to get this inside the 10 now to the 9.
124 yards rushing now for the NFL leader coming into this ball game.
On 2nd down, they'll run it here. And he'll take this one in for a Texans touchdown. A 9-yard touchdown run.
And the Texans are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this 3rd quarter.
Well, this offensive line has really stepped up to the challenge here.
There again is the running back as he trots onto the field. He's been a good workhorse. I know we use the word workhorse a lot, but he's been a good workhorse for him in this one.
No doubt about it, and there's nothing wrong with that. That's what you're looking for if you're a back, because that means everything's coming together for you. Big guys up front have created space. You've run through it. You've probably got some help even from the wide receivers who want to catch passes as opposed to block, but they're helping out too.
Yeah, everyone's pitching in. He's had a good game. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. Oh, he faked it with a juke. Now he's got some room. And a strong run that time as he's across midfield and down to the 43. On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up second and a yard.
To throw is Wilson. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 18. From the gun, they'll try to run it. And they'll get him down right around the 16. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be second and 8. Able to stay in bounds, and the clock keeps rolling. And this defense right now backed up in the red zone. Another touchdown, it's over. They've got to stand tall quickly.
Been in this spot before. Now there's a little bit of desperation creeping in, and all you're doing when you're talking to your defensive teammates is first guy there, hold him up. Second, third guy in, rake at the football. Get it out. We've got to create a turnover because one more score, and this game's over.
And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground.
And he'll be out of bounds after his short pickup, as that's going to take us to the 2-minute warning.
This is a big third down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop him here. And he takes this down to about the 2 before going out of bounds.
And that's the type of run that they're looking for, because they'll need to continue to rely on him to move the sticks in this tight game in order to preserve this lead.
It's first and goal, and a late touchdown at this stage could officially salt this one away.
Going for the knockout punch. They'll try and run.
And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Texans. A great play there. His second touchdown of the afternoon.
And the Texans will add to their fourth quarter lead. So the watch is officially on now. That ties him with Priest Holmes and Sean Alexander for second place all-time on the single-season list of rushing touchdowns.
Heading out is the Texans offense as they get set to take over here.
Now they are really in the driver's seat here, enjoying this lead late in the fourth quarter. The defense does have all 3 timeouts, but at this point, doesn't look like it's going to matter much.
Let's go.
Now Wilson.
That certainly appeared to be a play call where they were just trying to make second down, second and short. I think they thought the coverage was off a little bit more than it was. Nice job there pressing up on it and forcing the incompletion.
Here's second and 10.
Wilson to throw. And this is incomplete.
And they approach this drive with a lot of confidence after their last one ended up as a touchdown. But incompletions on their first 2 throws has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here on third down to get their momentum going again.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. Here's Wilson. And this is going to be incomplete. He had to be pretty quick with his fingers to start and stop after the ball hit the ground. I'm giving him some credit.
No, I'm thinking about the mental focus, you know?
Yeah.
The mental focus.
Yeah, that's true.
Got to stay with it.
That's true. The football going back over now to the Houston Texans. And they've got this one in hand. No timeouts remaining defensively, so this one should just be one kneel and then handshakes. Wilson wants to throw it. And it's incomplete. They're still throwing to the very end. But now this game is over. What a finish in this one, Charles. You know, this group, they come in, they have to fight a hostile atmosphere every snap. They get the late score, they get the victory, and that flight home, it's going to be a little sweeter after this one.
And Brandon, just like you, I was fired up for that last sequence. How about that? Wouldn't you have loved to have been in the huddle when they were mounting that game-winning drive? Big-time moment. No one shied away from it. They tuned out the crowd, kept their heads, and executed the way they needed to earn that win.
It's Madden NFL 24 on EA Sports. And we'll see Zach Wilson. After his last game, he's now across 3,000 yards for the season. It's the Texans and the Lions. All that and more coming up next.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. Today, it's a Week 14 matchup that should be a good one, as it'll be the Detroit Lions taking on the Houston Texans. Hi again, everyone. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And, Charles, we look at this Texan ball club entering play here. They come in playing pretty good football. The Texans offense ready to go here in front of the home faithful. And all eyes on this man, their star running back. His guys would be in the playoffs if the season ended today, but they need a big game from him here to make sure that stays the case.
And that's exactly why I listen to you, because you're exactly right. A big game will go a long way towards making sure they are in the playoffs come January.
Now problems right out of the gate. We're going to get a delay.
Delay of game, offense.
This is unbelievable.
That flag accepted, and it backs the offense up a little bit.
Still first down.
Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he will lose yardage on the play, back at his own 19-yard line. It'll go as a loss of a yard on the game's first play. Second down. And I don't think that's the start they wanted. You had the penalty, and now a loss on the first play from scrimmage.
Yeah, you and I both know that when they go out there, right before they hit the field, the coaches talked about a fast start. Well, that's the opposite of what they're looking for. Now they've got to find a way to reverse that momentum because it's the bad momentum that's going against them.
And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. Well, throw on first down with Wilson. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. On first down, Wilson. And that one incomplete, but now a penalty flag coming in late. That might be PI.
Defense.
So a PI call going to cost him there defensively. What did you see?
Well, I think it's the right call, partner, because sometimes we'll see officials kind of let them play. But by the letter of the law, that's definitely a penalty.
On first down, Wilson. And that went to the right side and incomplete. The Texans hit 9-3 here on the year. And they were winners their last time out, so they'll be looking to make it 2 in a row.
And so much about football, partner, comes down to mindset. Being in the right frame of mind, and the best way to get in that good frame of mind, winning. So they come in feeling good. They got the home crowd behind them. I think they're going to be tough to beat in this one.
Well, he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. 22 yards on the catch and run, a first down. Solid catch there for man who's been so brilliant this year. Worth pointing out, as we were talking about earlier, there has never in the 60-year history of the award been a pass catcher, tight end, or wide receiver that has taken home the MVP trophy.
And the best receivers I've talked with, they know that stat, and it drives them crazy because they understand that without a quarterback, they don't make the plays that they make. They also don't feel like they get enough credit for bailing out some of the throws the quarterbacks make.
Absolutely. Takes 2 to tango. Now a 2nd and 10. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. A 13-yard touchdown run. And the Texans will jump on top of the game's first score here this afternoon. So we have a tie now atop the all-time. So now we get set to see Houston for their second drive of the ball game. They'll start in excellent field position following the INT. After the interception, here's Wilson. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And this one is incomplete.
Absolutely no disguise on that one. They just went for it. Put him out there and said, go deep. Let's try and hit him. Unfortunately, to no avail.
Second and 10. Now Wilson. And his throw's going to be incomplete. You talk about these Lions defense. They come into this one way down at number 23 against the run of the NFL.
Stopping the run, that's been an issue for them all season long. Aren't you glad that you're not coaching the defense right now?
I'm very glad. They said that they've seen it in doses, but very, very small doses.
Yeah, you've got to be consistent. It's down in and down out. Being able to play it, understand what you have to get done, and finally stop some people, put them on the ground.
There's Wilson to throw. Looking for his running back, and he's got it. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. This will be caught just inside the 10. And the Texans are going to have a first and goal as the tackle is made at about the 5. Going back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he's going to get him about 3 yards closer. He's down to about the 2. And he is going to lose yardage here. It's a loss of 4. Now 3rd down. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. Ready for the second quarter from Houston. It's the Texans in possession of the football, as they'll see what they can do on 3rd and goal. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And after the nice stiff arm, the next wave swarms in quickly for the stop. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it's going to bring up a 4th and goal. Getting set to go again as we look at the back, heading onto the field again. We're in the second quarter. They've got the lead. The lead, though, not so much because of the ground game, because of their air attack, Charles.
So what they're seeing so far is the possibility of things loosening up later in the ground game. Through the air first, maybe they have to start respecting that even more as the game goes on, and then there will be running lanes to find later.
Yeah, try to get him more involved here on this drive, maybe. And a gain of 4 gets him right to the midfield stripe. Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's the 2nd down and 6. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. Give him 4 on the carry, and it'll make this a 3rd and about 2. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here.
It's a gain of 4. Makes it 3rd and 10.
On 3rd down, they're going to run for it here. And he is going to have a Texans first down. At least it appears that way. And he got it by maybe the length of a football. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And a good push up front, and he's able to navigate his way down inside the 30. On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he'll take this one in for the Texans touchdown. A great effort there, with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Texans have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Of course, he's fresh off the Offensive Player of the Week in the AFC, and what a game it was last week, and a long touchdown run right there.
He and his offensive line, the receivers blocking downfield, they're all in sync right now. Could carry him to a 2nd straight Player of the Week award.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. They're going to hurry back to the line now.
10 yards on the pickup. It's second and inches.
And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. Room here to run. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. 107 yards rushing for him now with a couple of touchdown runs to boot. And he'll take this one down to the 36. Second and 9. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. They find some open field here. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. That good for 22 and a first down.
We both know it's difficult, but they've made it look effortless out there. Through the air, on the ground, they've moved the ball with relative ease.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And they get to him quickly here as he's stopped right around the 13. And now they're in the hurry-up.
At the 13-yard line. 1 yard gain.
Now Wilson on second down. Touchdown! A great play there as the first half is winding down. And the Texans will extend their lead here just before halftime. Well, CD, you know he's got great options at wide receiver, tight end, but there he looks to the backfield, and it results in a touchdown.
I love how you laid that out. So many options. You maybe forget about some of the ones that you should be covering. And they made them pay with that one, didn't they? You forget about the guys in the backfield, they're eligible too.
Here's the Texans offense now, readying for their first possession of the second half. They'll start on the ground here on first down. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1 yard gain up to the 26.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there of holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
And he'll take this up near the 35, maybe the 34. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and 1.
On third down, they're going to run for it here. And now off to the races, down the right side. And he will finally be wrestled down at the Lions' 30. Now after the play, it looks like there's a Texan here slow to get up. Well, now they're going to come out and take a look at this injury, and we'll be back in a moment. So the big play has him all the way down to the 30 now for 1st and 10. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10. At the 30-yard line.
On second down, they'll run it here. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
On 3rd down, they're going to run for it here. And he's going to be brought down. He needed to get to the 20. But he's a yard or two short. It's a gain of 5, but it'll lead to a 4th down.
You know, we might start getting some props here in the booth. You know, that one that says the D and then the fence that you put up next to it? How about that? They brought out the jumbo package and still couldn't move them off the line of scrimmage enough to pick up that 1st down.
Impressive. They were ready defensively for that jumbo set. The offense staying out. They're going to go on 4th and 2. They'll try and run for it. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. And quickly they get to the line. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And no more. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal.
Leads to 2nd and goal. At the 7-yard line. That's the end of the
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Back now in Houston, it's the Texans in control of the football and leading this game as well as we start the fourth. Here from the 7 on 2nd and goal. From the gun, he'll hand this off. And a little bit of space there, takes it inside the 5 to the 3. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, 3rd and goal. Out of the gun, here's Wilson. Hard throw, incomplete.
His back has been a dependable safety valve all game, so he went back to him when his first read was covered. Just unable to connect, so the play results in no gain.
The Texans offense set to regain possession. But they can thank their defense for another stop. And now look at the score, where they've got the football. They're looking pretty good. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. They're going to snuff this play out behind the line. We have not seen that much today. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
At the 36-yard line.
And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. The recipe's pretty simple, I think, right? Just give your superstar the ball, continue to feed him.
Yeah, don't overthink this one, right? Make sure he's touching the football, but you're also counting on his intelligence in playing the game as well. If it's not there, don't force the run. Just make sure you hand out to the football and keep the clock ticking.
218 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. On this day, the ground has been his, but at least on that individual play, we just saw the defense finally with a win.
Yeah, they finally got one, and that's a win for them, but all game long, he's seen the holes, and they've been huge for him. Kind of like a baseball hitter in the zone. The ball seems bigger, and he's just whacking it. These guys.
Touchdown, Texans! A 20-yard touchdown. And the Texans are closing in on win number 10 as they extend this. And here comes the Texans now. Oh, Wilson going to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he's down into the red zone at the 15 after a gain of 15. 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Wilson. And he's got it. Touchdown. A 15-yard touchdown grab. And the Texans are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
CD, it seemed like they were so focused on the guys out wide, they forgot about him out of the backfield.
That's a really good point because you got to communicate, and oftentimes when you start counting receivers, that's exactly what you do. You start from the widest receiver, work your way inside. Who gets lost sometimes? The back in the backfield. That's exactly what happened there.
And he got into the end zone.
The Texans getting set here to take over again on offense. Well, they don't need to score here, that's for sure. They could just kneel it. They've got the huge lead late. Now Wilson back into his end zone. Firing quickly, but it's incomplete. The CD, they're up big, but they're still passing it. I mean, this is an offense that's had a lot of success in this game, and it seems like they're just having fun out there.
And it does feel like there's been a shift out there, doesn't it, partner? Listen, if you're up, you can continue to do what you want to do. It's up to the other team to make you change how you do things.
There he goes, right side. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. The catch and run pays off to the tune of 35 yards.
And the offense is saying to itself right now, only they were all this easy because he was wide open. And once he made the catch, plenty of room to work his way downfield. That was a breakdown on the defensive side of the ball, one that they want to fix immediately.
So Houston going to come away here with the victory. And it was their defense that led the way, allowing just 3 points, that lone field goal in the entire second half.
And remember the old adage, offense sells tickets. Defense does what?
Wins championships.
And in this game, maybe a championship wasn't won, but a game was by the defense, right? Held them in just a field goal. That's a heck of a job. I mean, when they went out there with that determination and a pretty good game plan, pretty good idea of what they wanted to accomplish, just love the execution, love the tenacity, love the way they finished.
Oh, that was a player of the week performance right there.
Hey, let's keep building momentum now. I smell tacos!
go!